What have you learned and what have you discovered during
As an actress, so many things. I'll name them.
Like, you have to hold back sometimes, and you can't always go full out. You can't do 100% every single time. And that's really hard, because you feel like you always want to, like, do 100%, you know?
And you're trained to do, like, you know,
100% all the time, yeah.
So that less is more.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And not having a life for 3 months, other than this theater. Okay. Being on vocal rest by my mother.
So when you hold back, what do you do? How do you do that?
I don't know, I kind of like make up for what I have to hold back, like vocal stuff and like acting wise and everything. Like I kind of try and create an equilibrium depending on what I have to hold back. Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it like that.
Okay.
What else have you learned?
I learned,
What's something that you discovered in the show that, I mean, you've done so many musicals. What's something you've discovered doing the show that you've never discovered before in any of the other musicals?
well, I've never had to be on stage for so long.
Every friggin' scene.
I think there are like 4 scenes that I'm not in, and that's never happened to me before. So normally, like, what I'm able to do is like in between scenes and everything, I can kind of like, just like relax, calm down, think, what do I have to do for the next scene? What can I do to like better what I messed up in the last scene? But I don't have that time anymore. I don't have time to like set things where I need them to be. Just have to keep going and like figure that stuff out while you're on stage, which is really hard.
Wow. Yeah.
I think that's probably the hardest.
Just staying in character that.
For that long,
Yeah.
too. Like, I remember I had that problem last year, but, like, then, like, in comparison to this year, that was, like, nothing, you know? So child's play, really. Fiddler on the Roof, please.
And how have you prepared for this part?
Well, I've done a lot of YouTubing of other women playing the part, which I think was important, just to see not only like what to do, but also what not to do and how to make it more original rather than just copycatting, which is so much easier to do.
It's really, I think, so there are so many times I tell people not to watch movies because it's so easy to, or it's so tempting to just, oh, I just want to be just like her, you know.
Yeah.
But how to make it your own and watch and take notes.
Yeah, it was really funny because I watched the movie version with Rosalind Russell, and I was like, I wanted to be exactly not like that because I didn't like it at all.
I hate that.
I didn't like that one at all. So I did that and just.
Who was the most inspiring?
Bette Midler and Patti LuPone, definitely. I liked both of the ways that they did it because it was different, and so I think like putting them together, perfect Mama Rose.
This is like Marissa Conroy in conversation with Pamela Rickard.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Tell me that story again.
with Pat over the phone on Saturday. What a blast we had.
Let's see, what else can we ask? There was one point when I said to you, this role is like climbing Mount Everest for an actress. And I really believe it is.
I think so too.
It's very, very, I think it's one of the most difficult female roles in musical theater. How have you taken care of yourself?
Well, yeah, doing it at 17 is kind of crazy. I remember it was probably in like January or February. I was just like, I was like memorizing my lines and doing all this stuff, and I was in rehearsal every single day, and I was like, this is not a role for a 17-year-old girl to be playing. Like, you have to be a little bit more mature. So I guess faking maturity while on stage, that was something that I had to do too, because she's this crazy woman who's had like a lifetime of experiences, literally, that I haven't had. So just kind of faking that and everything. I can't even remember what you asked me.
Well, I just said,
how did I prepare?
Yeah, how did you prepare
Oh, right.
for it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I started taking vocal lessons on the weekends and, just like taking time out just to, have a conversation with you after rehearsal, after like the 2 hours of being there, and then like still, like figuring stuff out either with you or with Billy afterwards. And yeah, I've had to learn how to do everything really healthily, like speaking on stage and singing on stage, because before, like, if I didn't do it 100% healthily, like, it wasn't that big of a deal, because...
You could get away with it.
Yeah, but this time I really couldn't, so I had to invest time into learning how to do that before actually, like, plunging into it and everything.
And just, I mean, silly little things that at the time seemed silly when I was saying to you, like, you really actually have to eat better and sleep better and, you know, exercise in a healthy way. I mean, all of those things which seem sort of like, oh yeah, I'm young, I can do whatever I want. Actually, it's true, huh?
Yeah, seriously, I've been going to bed at like 9:30 every single night, and I'm still tired when I wake up. And I've been, I don't know, my mom has been like, my mom has gone insane. I will have you know. The woman has gone insane and is making me eat so much health food, and has gone to like all these like Whole Foods stores, and I'm drinking like this crazy elm bark tea. I'm drinking elm bark tea.
What is elm bark tea?
It's slippery elm bark, and it's supposed to coat your throat, and I have pills of elm bark, and I have Singer Saving Grace spray, the large bottle and the small bottle. Then I have...
For traveling?
Yeah, there's one for traveling, so I left the big one at home.
That one's in your bag right now.
Yeah, the car. Yeah. And then I have this other spray thing, and I have another type of tea. I have 3 types of teas. 3 types. It's just like, I don't know. My mom was.
You got your slippery elm bark. What else?
Throat coat.
Your throat coat.
And then another one that's slippery elm bark and black cherry elm bark. You know, for the flavor and for, you know, just a little something extra. And then I have Singer Saving Grace spray. I have some crazy rescue spray. Elm bark tablets. I've been taking vitamin D, vitamin C packets at emergency. I've been taking that 4 times a day. I have these crazy like little packets that are supposed to cut your cold time in half. I have to take those 5 times a day. I drink like my little clean canteen thing. I drink like 3 of those a day. I'm busy just trying to take care of myself. Let alone,
That's why you don't need to go to school.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Anything else you want to say to the camera?
No, it's just been really fun, and I liked spending time with everyone. Pamela.
Yeah.
And yeah, just getting to know everyone a little bit better, and really challenging myself and pushing myself just farther than I've ever done before. I think this is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life. I really think so.
More than Irish dancing?
More than Irish dancing. Well,
It's better.
same level. Something that I don't know.
Okay.